Ever since the rise of TikTok, the Muslim revert community has turned to witty humor to defy stereotypes. However, some of these videos take it up a notch and respond to these videos in their own creative way. Let's look at an example. This video takes a hilarious turn towards the end, addressing a question often asked by reverts and even born Muslims. Just like this video, many young people are now taking inappropriate questions that they are often asked into something of humor. And the next one is one of the most common annoying questions reverts face.
You converted to Islam for a man. Whenever I see that a woman has converted to Islam, I will always see this comment. And I have a serious problem with this for two main reasons. One, can we ladies not make decisions for ourselves? Last time I checked, we had the same brains, same minds as men. And funnily enough, changing your religion and giving up things you previously did, completely potentially alienating your friends and family, is not a decision you would really take lightly and just for someone else. Following Islam is also not the easiest thing to do, and the last time I checked, someone wasn't about to wake up to pray 5 times a day for a man. I mean, if we apply that analogy, if your husband is getting on your nerves, refuses to take out the bins, are you going to turn around to him and just say, "Oh, sorry babe, I'm not a Muslim today"? Secondly, this comment completely discredits the power of Islam.
Although it is not wrong to ask questions, it is very important to realize your intent behind it and how you are wording it as well. Many people often forget this rule and say hurtful things to the revert, and as someone who is new to the religion, it may deter them from fully pursuing the religion. Let's look at an example of this.
Mom, I have a question for you.
Okay.
Are you disappointed in me?
No, I'm not.
Are you sure?
No.
Okay.
Yes, of course I am.
What?
Of course I'm sure.
Yeah, that's good. Okay, so I guess that's the answer to your assumption in the comments. Have a nice day.
There's many things wrong with the question itself here. Not only is it very personal, the wording is probably your worst case scenario. It is not curiosity. Instead, it shows you're being judgmental and narrow-minded instead. The woman's approach to the question is straightforward, as she asks her mother the question directly. The mom's response proves the commenter's assumption wrong once and for all. This following TikTok video of a revert also made rounds on social media. She shared shocking questions she got as a revert and showcased how ridiculous the questions were by just her reaction and a witty remark here and there. Like they say, silence speaks volumes.
Most ridiculous questions I've gotten asked since reverting to Islam. Number 1. So, do you love being oppressed? No, no one does. Number 2. How do you have fun if you can't drink? The same way that, children have fun? And everyone else has fun in the world who doesn't drink alcohol? You know, just going and living life sober with a clear mind.
Misconceptions are common, but it is also important to educate yourself outside of social media or even news channels to form an opinion. Have you been asked a ridiculous question about Islam as a revert? Comment it down below, along with your response. We would love to hear from you about your experiences.